Good morning, comrades. Please pay attention. Press statements on the Edo State Governorship elections issued by Edo State Election. Gentlemen of the press, stakeholders, comrades of Edo State elections, ladies and gentlemen, present in today's press briefing, you are all highly appreciated. With the above named coalition of civil rights groups in Edo State, with huge membership strength within Edo State and diaspora, having our structures in 18 local government councils and in several communities in the state, have deemed it necessary to issue statements in regards to the forthcoming government election that is scheduled to hold on the 21st of September 2024. As a critical stakeholder in Edo State and the collective voice of the masses, it will be in the service of society and our state if we fail or refuse in lending our voices to the events leading to the forthcoming election of the governor that will be in charge of our affairs in the next 4 years. First, we want to commend all the political parties in presenting what they perceive as our best for the election through primary and electioneering process. However, in some cases, it was manipulated against the will of members of the party, while some candidates emerged not without skirmishes along the line that duly observed and added to the history books and put behind now. We shall be looking through some pertinent issues as civil rights coalition towards having a successful, credible, fair and free election in our dear Edo State. We observe that political parties' primaries are yet to be properly structured in reducing incident of those primary litigations and media warfare. The internal conflict resolution mechanism in political parties have not been effective. While it is generally agreed that primaries are internal affairs of political parties, it is also important for political parties to understand that the final outcome and who is thrown up as a candidate at the end of the day has a long-lasting impact on the general society. Pre-election violence. Edo State has relatively enjoyed peace save in isolated cases of communal crisis and court-related killings. In the last presidential elections, very low incident of violence was recorded in the state. The local government election came with some record of high violence due to its grassroots nature and the intent of the ruling party to take it all by force, which is prevalent in local government council elections across the country. Worthy of mention in the forthcoming election is the incident that happened in Benin Airport on July 18, 2024, involving the governorship candidate of the ABC, Senator Mobilization, and Right Honorable Philip Shaibu, who came to Benin to enforce a permanent court ruling reinstating him as deputy governor. It was an unfortunate situation that saw to the death of one Inspector Arthur on an orderly attached to Senator Monday Okwebolo. We are using this medium to urge the Nigerian police force to carry out district and unbiased investigation on the matter to prove for once that the life of an average, ordinary Nigerian person is valuable. There have been disturbing reports of violence in some parts of the state. Political parties, intolerance of each other, physical attacks, destruction of campaign materials and personal properties have been reported as regular occurrences. We have also received credible reports of violence in some voters' card coalition centers where armed thugs harass, threaten, and chase away voters. They can't confirm their political party loyalty. The incident of collection of voters' cards by proxies or by political party agents have become a common practice with the assured conspiracy of INEC commissions, while security agencies look the other way to the helplessness of patriotic citizens with genuine voting intentions. Most very recently, in the violence attack at Umumura in our West government area, where a young man was beaten to pulp and left in his pool of blood to die by a gang of political opponents. That was just happened like 3 days ago. Campaigns. We have noted that instead of political parties to go about their campaigns and sending their manifestos to the people for informed decision on election day, they have imbibed a sad tradition of the use of vile and bad words against party candidates. They are expected to strictly stick to issues and ideological-based engagement that will better the lot of the people. Verbal attacks must be discouraged as it is capable of bringing bloody violence and entertainment among supporters. Instead, we encourage that manifestos must be compulsorily documented. I repeat, we insist that manifestos must be compulsorily documented and freely made available to citizens for record and references purposes. Candidates are expected to speak to issues and stop playing to the gallery during public outings and should call their online supporters to order as the verbal attacks are becoming more worrisome by this. Election credibility rigging. Edo State is known for its vibrancy. The continuous growth and development of our democracy rests on our collective and shared responsibility. As true democracy must demonstrate the will of the majority of the people and not of a few persons in public institutions. We, as the consciousness of society, will not allow anything less in this forthcoming governorship election. As a society network spread across the entire government area of the state, we will be putting in place modalities to ensure all consent paid by the rules. We shall ensure that this election is done in the most tranquil and transparent circumstances, where nobody, however highly placed he may be, shall not be allowed to truncate the will of the people this time around. We therefore insist that the Independent National Electoral Commission, I want to repeat this part again for purpose of clarity. We therefore insist that the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, give Edo assurance by its action and activity that it is ready to conduct a free, fair, and credible governorship election in Edo State. While we call on our security agencies, the Nigerian Police, the DSS, Director of State Security, the NSCDC, and the military not to take part in the rigging plans as being recorded previously or putting the lives of citizens in exacerbated fears and uncertainty. We hope that the Economic and Financial Crime Commission can for once wake up to one of its major responsibilities by channeling its energy to chase after vote buyers and sellers during this election, which is more national sabotage than chasing after Yahoo boys. I want to break it down quickly to say the EFCC should focus on chasing politicians who want to buy votes and those voters who want to sell votes instead of chasing after Yahoo boys, which is a less economic sabotage, national economic sabotage. Launching of election situation rule. Consequently, Edocso Secretary Election is excited to announce to you gentlemen of the press all the summary of the official launch of our special rule for 2024 governorship election. The election special rule will run from today, 10th of September 2024, till post-election days. The election special rule will be a 24-hour service aimed at reviewing real-time reports from our members of the public for instant analysis, assessment, and reporting. Our phone numbers, WhatsApp numbers, social media handles, email, and website will be utilized in receiving and responding to reports during pre-election, election, and post-election happening, respectively. Our mantra for this election special rule is Christian, eyes on the ball. If we see it, we will not just report or say it, we will shout it by all means until the world hears us. Once again, we want to appreciate you all for your immeasurable time. We will be updating the public on a regular basis on happenings within the period and issuing statements that will deliver our most desired election outcome. Aluta continua. Victoria Sata. Aluta continua. Victoria Sata. This land. This country not be for sale. Not be for sale. This land. This land. Now our own. This country not be for sale. Not be for sale. This land. Now our own. This country not be for sale. Not be for sale. This land. Now our own. This country not be for sale. It's Roleto. In Africa. Please have your seats so that we can take any question from gentlemen of the press.
I want to find out from you. You talked about that the EFCC should focus on the vote buyers rather than dwelling more on their own agenda. Are these two not of great concern? Secondly,
The first question is not clear.
I asked, you said that focus should be made on time on those people buying votes rather than their own voice.
Yes.
And you by this implication encouraging such an act,
Which act?
the act of fraudster, internal fraudster. And secondly, what has this association done in the aspect of sensitizing the people, the public, on the electoral act and election voting? Thank you.
But we are saying that is only a symptom of what Nigerians suffer. The main cause of what Nigerians suffer is bad leadership and bad governance. So we expect that if we get it right now, through this our elections 2024 elections, it will reduce drastically the amount of the outbursts of the street, because the things that people desire and yet for will be met. So, and after this election, we want the EFCC to focus their searchlight or their cameras on vote sellers and vote buyers, and not the chasing after the other. Those for this in this during this period will be mere distractions. Then two, our plans for sensitization is that as soon we already have said in this president that the social has come, so our activities begins from today. We have made up our plans for major rallies and sensitization and presentation of critical stakeholders or in these elections. As we go in the coming days, the media call the journalists will have is in the plans. Next question, please.
Good morning, all.
Yes, sir.
Joseph Congress, in your presentation, you said INEC should give Edocso assurance that they are ready to conduct free and credible elections by their activities. Can you break down what you mean by their activities?
By their actions and activities.
Yes.
All right. When we demanded that INEC should assure Edocso of a free, fair, and credible elections by their actions and activities, we mean it from all intents and from the bottom of our hearts. Because we saw what happened in the last presidential elections, where INEC gave Nigerians so much hope of the use of the beavers and the IREP to be giving us instant reportage. But unfortunately, what happened at the end of the election was a different thing. In our statement, we did mention that there have been incidences where instead of INEC officials distributing voters cards are rather in the possessions of thugs and party agents who seize them to deprive voters from voting in centers where they consider that they have less loyalists, or they compel people not to have access to their voters card. So as we speak, we are sure that by this next election, a lot of people might not be able to vote because they don't have access to their voters card. Two is that INEC staff too will what's the best word to use? They have been so inept in their duties that people are not able to access their voters card. There are a lot of voters card in INEC offices, but people cannot access them. It's either the INEC officials go there late, or they have put some staff there who don't know what they are doing. So all of these are discouraging factors coming from INEC, and we think that INEC should step up their games. They should, if possible, make it a duty that collection of PVCs should end maybe 24 hours to election day so that people can have access to their voters card. And they must, by every means, to retrieve all the voters card in the hands of those that are not the owners of those cards. We are very sure because we have a lot of evidences, or we have a lot of reports of voters card in the hands of proxies. Any other question?
Yes. I also had an information that some people who are not originally police officers, uniform has been made available for them to use to intimidate voters come on election day. Then three, sir, there's a situation whereby a particular party will want to use its power, considering they are the one on ground in the state, to say, if you are not voting for my party, you will not be allowed to vote here, investing the state power to oppress voters who originally want to vote for a candidate of their choice. I would like you to please respond to this question. I remain a former honorary.
Can I proceed? Can I proceed, please?
Yes.
All right. To answer your first question, the role of our local vigilantes in the election, first, is not constitutional, and so that's why we didn't bother to mention it. But in the coming days, when the Edocso will be paying a visit to the security agencies, we are also going to highlight it. And that's going to be a major area of discussion. But for the purpose of preempting discussion, the local vigilantes are not recognized by our constitution to participate in the elections because they are not a part of the law enforcement agency. So you see, those I mentioned in the enforcement agency in the statement, I did not include the vigilantes. So if the vigilantes get involved, they will be acting on the legality, and I expect that the law will also grab them at that level. That's the first one. On the fake police, like you mentioned, I cannot respond to that until we have taken note in our next outing, like I've said, with the security agencies. We shall also emphasize it. Like our merchant have said, we will not just only see it and report it, we will shout it until the world will hear us. I will expect that our security agencies that will come across this statement or see this video today should take a warning from here. It is not our intention to embarrass or disgrace our security agencies, but if they do activities that will warrant us to react that way, we will not shy away from doing that. Any of the officers that get involved in it, like I said, we will not just say it and say it, we will shout it until all the persons are got to go. On the thought harassing that might harass, you heard we harass voters on election day. It's already a statement. We have seen this already. So we know that security agencies have heard us loudly, and they've heard your questions, they're very serious, we'll add it to it too. Like we have also said in the statement, we will insist that everybody play according to the rules. Nobody or politician in whatever guise shall be too big for us to tackle in this election. NWATCH have said it, and for those that know us, we don't just speak, we match our words with action. We will resist them. For those politicians that will come across this video, whatever plans you have made or you are making, we will advise you to resist, because we will not hesitate to drag you to the streets. Thank you. Any other question?
With all sincerity, we want to welcome all of you who have made up time to be part of this presentation. Please, like we said, it is very important. All plans should be on deck. This forthcoming election is not going to be the type, like I said before. We are prepared. We have put things in motion already. Our situation room begins work today. Like we said in our press statement, we cut across the 18 local governments of this state. It's very important that you should know that we have eyes on ground. That's why we target eyes on the ball. From every nook and cranny, we have men everywhere. So the eyes are everywhere. So please, we want to advise the general public to do the needful. Go out there, carry out your voting exercise. Whatever you see, report. Whatever you see, you report. Before the election, during the election. Very important. There are campaigns going on everywhere. It is expected that a lot of this will also be accompanied by it. Please, whatever you see, take note of our phone numbers, our WhatsApp numbers, make your report. You do not need to be one of us to make your report. So this one is going out there to the general public. Say it and report it, then we'll help you shout it. Thank you very much. This will let you.
We'll reach out to you as soon as possible. This will let you. This will let you.
Africa.
Situation by any single select election. Let us start today. Maybe we can clap for all those really part of all of this. I was out saying around 2 a.m. yesterday, going to the right. You see this push the come. Many of us were still there on call. The special room are here today. This entire place. We already have laptops for correspondence. We get 3 laptops already. We hope to have maybe a few more. As the workload increase, we'll get more laptops so that we'll quickly respond. The purpose of laptops are for WhatsApp messages. I don't know if we could connect our Facebook, I don't say Facebook to it. It's possible, right? Connect that those who don't know WhatsApp, Facebook, and the all social media is able to WhatsApp. We will get some of our people who will be here to man those laptops. Like we said, it's going to be 24 hours activity. We also read out the new lines we will get, but unfortunately we will not create those lines. But I guess most of the network and most of the network providers don't get network. It's a network breakdown. That's what we need to do election and get the right in place. Imagine say our network providers, all of them, they say they don't do register thing. Now imagine how many retrogression that one will cost Nigerians. As soon as the register those lines, we are going to broadcast it. And please, as you say, I'm sharing the responsibility of those lines or those WhatsApp contacts. Now, for all of us as citizens, as Nigerians, as Edo with the Edo State 2024 election, that we report from wherever you be, somebody must be somewhere part-time. Somebody must be somewhere part-time, which is the point. Somebody must be somewhere part-time. As the election they get closer, more powerless will happen. Our major area of focus then is not NSO. Basically, we want to see free and fair elections. We want to involve free elections, and we don't want to see vote buying and selling or vote rigging. All these ones will happen for election day, also will happen for election day. Like violence. Like the which already started, already reported. Now that one is hard to see. Even vote buying not start systematically. Some of the people already give people money already. And yet in the communities, so we give you a bag of rice. They'll give you that tomatoes. They give you that kebab, they give you that various gifts. All those gifts they give that, no say na food buy. When I say na food buy. If they really love them so much, they will not give all these things since not when election time more rich, they will be given. So all those incidents will be recorded. The rigging, our organization in the state has already begun. So you must find out. You will see person who will say in own voters card not here, and you will go in the United Center. You know what's in there. When I'm talking about somebody don't register voters card. The voters cannot go there with them. You know, within the INEC office, it means to say, is there somebody else? So we think, say, if you find such persons anywhere, please, don't just talk to the person and leave. Help the person to get the contact to report it to our portals who are also. Our WhatsApp today, Facebook today, Twitter today. We also get Instagram. We have Instagram. Okay. Now Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and our website. Our website they receive messages. www.edocschool.org. And they also it gets where you also report, and as soon as you report, somebody will respond to you. Please, as they respond to you, respond back. For those who not the feel right, you know, say illiterate. In your own field, I don't talk about nobody be illiterate as far as you get your homies from that people. In your own field, nobody illiterate. Those that they write English. Please do a voice note. Our WhatsApp WhatsApp line receive voice note. Even Facebook Messenger said they receive voice note. If you cannot write, send us a voice note. We will see it, we will ask you the questions, and we will react to it immediately. You will be surprised at the speed of our response. Make we agree, fellow indigenous, say we won't fight election violence, rigging, and vote buying and selling. We want a free, fair elections this time. We will say, no, it's not possible. We know election will happen. They will not do like this. Now, because we are allowed. If we agree not to allow election rigging and all those issues, who we complain about, it will not happen. Comrades, so to just re-emphasize on this press conference. 2 is to inform you of the plans when leadership of Edocso State will make. The major plan now is that we will do rallies. We will do this press conference, so we will not be only this time. We will do more press conferences. This one is the first one. I want to again appeal, please, as we announce our press conference that we did, you notice it will not be 5 days, it will be 24 hours. Please, as far as this project, we want to make it work, maybe we try just keep active and sure. Those who are here, we will tell those who are not here. Not the only members of the Edocso we invite. We invite all our sons, every person as far as today, Edocso State. We want to get to the point where we say this place will full. Chair up the day again. We don't say stand or we make arrangement for chairs because of those press conferences. Again, beyond press conferences, the rallies. We will do rallies for the 3 senatorial districts. We will do rallies for Edocso South here. We will do for Edocso Central. And we will do for Edocso North. Make us start with Edocso South known. Because all the agencies, when we want to speak to the Edocso South, so the concentration will be here. We are going to do official direct letters to all this, to INEC first, and the security agencies, the police, the DSS, NSCDC, and the army. Because now them, politicians they have those security agencies, politicians they are voters. Make the government beforehand, and make people insist. Say nobody will stop us from using our phones to record during elections. We must use our phones to record before, during, and after elections. Anybody who chooses to do public activity, we will give a public recording because all those will be our evidences. So that any of those security agencies will try to harass you because you record or break your gadget because of the record, we will bring them to book because they don't get anything to hide. If you don't want make the record for public, not do what they do for public. We will visit all of these places, particularly INEC. The day we will go INEC, we will make arrangements by the grace of God for vehicles to guide us near the office. Before we come down and we will march with the office. We don't want to send wood to sign or the executive. No, we are moving. It's going to be a rally. We are going to move ourselves in a rally to INEC office. We don't want to sit down inside a condition with the INEC Oga. We want to bring the INEC Oga to the street so that we can discuss, do public discussion with him. Is that okay? Yes, sir. Would I agree? Yes, sir. We are going to do street discussions with him so that we can talk with him, want to make a response and give us the assurance. If INEC knows never need to do elections, may they tell us so that all of us might just join and announce the elections, not the move. If we don't do INEC, we will go. If we can go anywhere else, we will go. If we don't meet, we will fix the next date. The following day, we cannot arrange on how to see the other security agencies. We must speak and we must put all of them on their tools so that at the end, we will be record for one saying we can do election for Edocso State, one person, not that. When they do the members of Edocso State Security Vigilance Network, please don't let them deceive you. Vigilante cannot participate in the election. So if you are here or you get programmatically in Vigilante, tell them say Vigilante of the election. Make the not let it happen for the last general election. When we see one of those state actors carry Vigilante, they roam around the town, they harass people. If soldier or police catch you, you are on your own. So I think I make all those arrangements. Then finally for the campaign, or the rally, I just say so we have made arrangement for a branding of t-shirt. How many of us those t-shirts? Don't share them. How many of us can see one? Next in the hand, and you don't see the shirt. No, let me see your hand. You don't see the chest. Hey, it's not a big job, the chest. What's the number so? How many of us have the job, the chest? Okay, the numbers still very few. I want to blame our coordinators. You must put it on your platform so your members can see. The share come for free, and the high quality shares won't make this time. We don't want people to say if you watch at once, the information is not clear. It's simple for those of you that have seen it, and whenever say, ask your members if you don't get a recommendation is on our platform. Let me show you. The share did in 4 sizes. So we get size for everybody. However big you are, your size did. You go get better than just your size did. If you also get pencil size like community, your size did. But even if the share to be oversized for people like beauty, you will get space to fit this in fit so that it will eventually size you. So we made all of those provisions. I want to use this opportunity to move on to our comments when they give us serious or they take undue advantage of some of our materials. We brought the shirt for the election. Not go wear the shirt, take go do cracker somewhere saying the LOCS whoever. We are not selling only to LOCS whoever. The shirt will be sent to anybody who buy into this campaign. So it is not for only LOCS members. So not go together and also say the LOCS member. We will deny you, we will reject you, and you will face the consequences of getting the moment to hand. God made the shirt home right, eyes on the ball, free, fair, and credible election. The ghost last soldier, for near brigade, say you be a member of LOCS. As soon as you call, he did not be able to security our comrade, near brigade, the Islam soldier. Say in the of the CSO. As we call, say they are holding for brigade. We will also send a message, say we didn't hear Braka. We will be on our way to Batang in Delta State. Because we get assignment for that side this period. But tonight was no weather problem. So those shares for the record purpose is not for you to use as talisman or use and go service. It is for the campaign and the rally. I want to appeal to those among us who God also blessed with financial power. If you are buying a shirt, buy for yourself and buy for somebody too. I appeal to you. Buy for yourself, buy for somebody too. We appeal to you. So what we are doing now, we got funding from Global Election Transparency. Please a round of applause. Give us small statement to support what we do, so that's why we end up there, so that we know. And we will give report as we go. We hope that they can give us more support as we go, because that's not in the bring, but I know the economy will be now. So, but even if they don't bring, comrades, shall we give up? No. Shall we give up? No. As far as we don't start, we must continue. So, in the next 3 weeks, between now and 25th of September, it will be very busy for all of us. We are appeal to you. Please get yourself ready. Coordinators, mobilize your members. Let them know. Those people get studies in their study centers and organizations within this period. Please keep informing your members. Keep your platforms busy with our information. For those of you who don't be regular with your platform, please be regular this time. So that you know what say, oh, I don't know something I want to do this. Oh, I don't know something they do here. Should be following. Coordinators, please also, SMS is very important at this period. That is why your members are doing monthly dues. Those resources are basically for this kind of period. Buy data and give to only send SMS. Be sending them regular, your members regular SMSs as mobilization. We try to be, because this meeting is almost emergency. But I hope that in the next meeting, we will be like 5 times this information in this number. Thank you. If you get any question or any other information, please ask me now. Thank you. Where you are. Ask the question where you are.
Good morning, all. My name is Kingsley. Past election, we saw
Can you please raise your voice?
said in past election, we saw in our various wards, especially my ward where I vote, I saw people voting, printing. So somebody will be telling them what to do. And I go against that thing. So they almost ate me up at that place. So this time, what are they able to talk? Like before they were I said in the last election, in my voting points, in my voting unit, I saw people printing. You know, somebody will be at the back, tell him or her, this is the party you vote for, for. So I went against it. So they almost ate me up that very day. You know, so in this case, what do we not do to stop that?
You are there. They are asking people to vote. This is not a new thing though. It's what we have been saying. We expected our comrades. Like you said, they almost eat you up. After some of this report, the person don't need to know. Because the first thing, like we have told you here, you report. Security agents should be around. That's why we have called those who are actually party, who are responsible to this, so that when they are there, you'll be able to draw their attention to it. Unless, if there's no security agent, there are persons like you. The fight is not just for you. Once you raise the alarm, you will shout it. You raise the alarm, there are other people there who will join voices with you, and you will see how to stop that. But the all is to report the issue. And thank God we have our lines that will be coming up soon, especially for this election. Try to always give us feedback on these issues.
Our security matters a lot. Our individual security. We don't make the go fit, may they go kill you. If you reach the assessment without team, if you don't feel record us now, just go away to one corner. Report, that's why the numbers will leave. We want to make everybody safer. As the numbers come out safer, just go somewhere, report what you see, where you did, the ward, the unit, the local government, the ward, the unit, the local government, and who you perceive say they do commit garrison there. As you set up the platform, that's all you need to do. And then the people say, now you decide, now you create the report. Just report that. If you do not know the person where they go on, for example, all the elections in our local, now people dey commit in the election. So if you that consent, you must know the name of that person wey dey do that thing. Add the name, the full name to the report. As you dey drop am, we will send it. We will report and we will log it. By the time we begin to mention it, and the person dey talk for government over, he just say they don't get answer for one and a half town, or for one ABS or one TV station. In name, they don't get answer, they go say about that name. If you can hide and do a video when that thing happen, you send them instantly. Once you send them, you delete it from your phone. Once you receive them, we will take them, put them there. As they go back to one, or they go send a picture. Then they show for screen. If you don't do the video recording, you can just snap. If you fit, but if you don't snap or do video recording, just write the report. As we put that there, that place will become place with attention, security attention will be ahead. Those political ones, we say this election, they will hear more. Yes, Secretary.
So my name is Keshi Morris. I want to comment the first starting of this situation. It's very interesting. But I want to advise you that whereby you are working for this situation as a comrade anywhere, it's not supposed to be alone. Please, I want to advise that you prepare yourself, because it's very dangerous if you are alone and you are cut off doing recording without no action with any security agency. You can be brutalized. I've experienced it a lot. So I want to advise on that. Whereby sometimes you see where they are voting, and maybe ABC or PDP or Labour, when they have more strength in that particular voting unit, you will see that they will say, vote either this one or you go. I don't know whether you have experienced it. Vote either this one or you go. That is a intimidation, and there's nothing you can do about it. This selective. Then, secondly, I want to say that if we have sponsors that are sponsoring, apart from individuals and all that, I think that the T-shirt, I'm just suggesting that the T-shirt, instead of people to have it, there should be a reduction. I didn't say maybe if you subsidize more than what the body can carry. I think we can also help people so that we can subsidize the price so that they can reach all families. So
we wish congressional not design the house, we cannot argue with this. We talk on the wait. Let me talk about it. We really wish that we could do that. But as we begin to make all these arrangements, we want to realize that even the first way come to say it be big. Of course, I say it not big. But like we are also appeal those that God has blessed. If you can help to buy, please do. Some of us will do. And for to say share, you can go out for everybody. If you like, if Edocso population are less than 4 million, I mean, if you do 5,000 shares, you will spread some of the I mean, so we will do as much as we can. Those that are committed to this exercise and are willing to make effort. And to your first question, I think we already answered basically. I agree, those who need to go election observation or monitoring, if you get somebody to join you, it will nice. When the best way you be, we not do official election observer like other years when they assign everybody. No. Where your area where you vote, where you stay, is your point of election observation this time. Let me repeat. No, as if I don't understand. We are not going to assign anybody to any place specifically. We are not going to assign members of tech to rove around their area, their houses, whether they are discovered already. Around their houses, where you please let go. We don't want to become a family, you drive. The only few of us maybe of police car drive to go for a case of incidences. To just go get clarification of what's happened to have to report. In case somebody reports something and you don't clear or one people who has really happened, some of us will be drive with them. Basically, Nigerian elections, movement don't do that day. So we just say that movement will hard. For some of us, they will be saying, if we get some grace, so this thing will go. But we are saying that stay in your area, your unit, or in your ward. One person can report from a ward, against several units. If this compound is a ward, it will have 4 units. So if you are there as a comrade, you say, if you are there as a comrade, no, we're not going to come there, we're going to enroll people. If you are there as a voter, know that you are a critical stakeholder. No say this election concern you, like your election. Please, don't just see it like, I just vote, I just cannot. No. We need you to vote. Even if the election is peaceful, in where you are, report it on the platform, say, where I did, so local government, so unit. The election is peaceful here. The election starts in some time. Now election, when they call it, INEC officials come. Tell us when they go. Tell us when they start. Tell us when they happen. Tell us how peaceful it is. We don't want to record stories of violence. We want to record more stories of peaceful process, electoral process. It is better for us not to advertise anybody died or injured for this election. Is that okay? So just stay in your area. If you are this unit to the vote, if you stay there, if you are not in the nearby, you can also just throw there. Don't interfere with the elections. Just go around, read those with the area team. Just observe until they happen. Then go back corner. You must not hold your phone to show say you be election observer. First time don't put like chest out, raise your shoulder. Be right, say I'm observing this election. No, you don't need to do that. You can see it, walk away from there, and report to the platform. As you report, somebody will respond to you immediately to show say we are following up. Is that it? Next question.
My number one question, when I want to ask, when I hear you talking about rally, for the last general election, really do campaign very well. And that when we do, we think people come out and we assure them say their vote will count. After the election, not be waiting people be expect, not be them see. Like, we not say the link or the no, but waiting we were expecting for that election, say as they vote, your vote after the coalition, then they see for Alec quarter. At the end of the day, it will not happen like that. I don't know this one, now whether we'll fix it, come out and tell people say, go and vote, your vote will count.
We will get political reports. We will channel that to the appropriate authority. But we know we cry more than we read. So the best way to report, we see the team, we take care. Because comes to us saying, were you here? You say no, I was not. So who was there? We report them. We need a person to come forward and come to defend a report. So in saying this is that those of them want report. In case you get your sympathy for any of the political party, they will make you write report. Don't say what they come. We will do what defend them. If you write report against NBC and you want to defend them, and any single idea there is no say you BDP, they will go bring, you must write your party card and the number, they will say a quick command. They will say that you are BDP member, and politics is doing this matter. So I don't say it's a situation, I don't say it's a situation to complain on behalf of everybody, and I think it up from there, but you must be willing to come and defend it. If you come out and defend it, it is what you want to see, the political pleasure, what you want to see will begin to happen. Please, very much will be fashion.
Persons already in the house, but I think we will do more of the training and insights about reports in the situation room probably during our next General Assembly, because that will be more like a week or 6 days before the election, so that we can be able to circulate more of these informations and training to almost all our members. Then again is, I've always said as a person, and I know this organization has also projected us not to be people that lament. We should be full of solutions when we discover problems. That sometimes some of these things don't happen, like our coordinator has said, is a fault of some of us. Please, I want to encourage us to understand that in observing election or monitoring, it's not just only towards the election. We have agreed that the report have started. We are already doing pre-election observation and reports, in case you get information so that you inform the House. But in doing all of that, your safety should come first. Don't say because you are a member of those civil society organizations, you want to show that and become real, and you go and put yourself at risk. I want to say, let me quickly join our CG to re-emphasize that it is important that we do all of that and keep our safety sure for us. Thank you.
Yes, we discussed the last time saying we will do regular video training. Because maybe I'm people better of us, we know the cost of petrol now. So moving people from this to this. We are also going to be doing regular online training. It cannot be live. We start from just broadcasts. When we teach our people on how to do election observation. Not be any magic. How many of us do election observation? Can I see much? You don't know election observation, can I see one? And plenty now, so guess there's plenty of relevant reporting. So as we do those videos to teach on election observation, coordinators, please share it to your groups and encourage people to watch and follow. If I get to the time, we will feed it to the do live, maybe on YouTube or on Facebook, so that we can ask questions and respond. We will also do that training. We don't want you to go and join some other elections because they want to give 5,000 naira. No, we want you to have self-interest And those things only depend on waiting money from outside the country to do. We will fund our activities by ourselves. So what I say is stay where you are. We will bring training to you where you are. So we don't use online broadcast training. We will bring some experts at the time so that they won't talk with the aspect. We get 3 weeks. A lot will happen within these 3 weeks. And we are guaranteeing you that we'll do our best. At the end, all of us will be better for it. In the absence of
there's still more questions.
Who get the land? In fact, instead of why we use who get the land, I think we understand how better. We are going.
Thank you, sir. Please, I have about 3 questions.
You say 10 questions?
10 questions. There are 7.
Okay. We have
2 questions. My name is Okumagbe Adelas Dominic.
Where are you?
Okumagbe Adelas Dominic.
Okumagbe Adelas
Dominic. My first question goes like this. It's about the rally. According to this, it said the rally will measure about different local governments that we are going to for the rally. But we, according to this, I said we start from today, like we know we are going to move to an office with a group. So with our teachers. But what I need to know is this. You know, there are some local governments which the distance is very far from here, like Akoko, Edo, other local governments. What I want to know, sir, is it that the group are going together for the rally, or we are assigning some persons to go and represent the group or other local government, like Akoko, Edo, or the centers here will do their rally over there, or are we going together for those distances? That is my number 1 question. Then the second question is about the election, to monitor the election. Then one of my brother asked a question, if we have to wear the uniform, the t-shirt to the election ground that day. According to Luther, he said when you are doing the observation, you can do it in a prudent way without allowing anyone to see you because of the risk. Then we know that there is going to be Trump and other persons are going to be there to do evil. But what I need to do is that what about you put on the t-shirt to the election ground that day, and the t-shirt carrying our logo and about the election and on the board and other things in the t-shirt. Many persons will put their hand on you because observing your movement. Anywhere you go, they will look at you. In the process of having the go video, you are your risk. So I want to know if what I don't come and myself and propose. And also you said in your area of your voting area, you can come. If you are alone, you can also go to your voting area and do your observation. What about person like, for example, I just came back to my house, went to my voting area, wear my t-shirt, I'm just alone there. But start recording, voted me, and I don't know that someone is monitoring me. They start meeting me before I start posting about it. All
right. The first, please quickly. We need to close. It's only to please don't divide the house. Quickly, going to close. We're not going to speak more than 12 minutes. Is that your first question? We are not going from local government to government generally. I said the 3 senatorial districts, Edo Central, Edo North. Edo North is our chief. Edo Central will decide which of the central parts we are going to use. We're going to have more concentration. In Edo South, it's basically very good to work around this university metropolis. We are going to do that. We are going to do the major one here. In Edo Central, there's a deputy coordinator of Edo Central. He's going to mobilize corporates over there in all the centers there. There's some of us from here will go and join them to lead it. And those that are interested, that is some of us. Leadership will go, those that are interested, want to come, they can come. So I can see what Arigo can be. As we finish, we come back. I don't know, same thing. We have a coordinator there too. We have a coordinator here. Who go to the way that all the coverage from the local government and different areas of the state will join us in our mission. And we are already talking with them already. That's that. Two, on the wearing your campaign shirt on election and the fear that you will be attacked, the reverse is the case. Once you have done this campaign, you don't give it up. And they don't see NWATCH logo. Let me tell you what you will expect. As you enter a center, those who want to do the comments, are witness of it? Yes. As soon as they see you, and they say, on the way I live, they also see that, oh, you said, people don't that any person don't get out. They'll say that, nah, I don't see us with this. You don't need to carry a phone call and a record. I've said that already. You don't need to give us video or picture evidence if you can. If you cannot, after you don't wait till you see go corner, go right hand. You can stay there for 1 hour. Come on, they go right. Tell us the time when you tell. Maybe somebody will correspond with you. And if they need to go back and go back, your what you write will not be posted immediately to public. We will then take them, analyze them before we use that make statement. Many times, some of those informations, we will call another press conference. Like we told you, we are going to call press conferences like this one separately. Some of them, after not getting information, we will call press conference because of the risk when you be involved. Do you understand? So no fear. Wait till the say, no wear our campaign shirt with NWATCH logo and use party agent, jacket or anything put on top. Do you understand? If you are doing observation for any of the other organizations, don't use our campaign shirt with your other organizations tag. No, because it will be misinterpreted. Make you know say now another person organization assignment to go do. Let them beat you. You got the shout, the colors, all the wrong they do. So as discreet as possible, what our project. Not be someone you see come point you. Say you want to attack, because the information on the shirt alone is a message of threat to those who want to change them. The back, we reckon fully, you see on the back. Eyes on the ball. The front, you will see the eyes when they look the ballot. So they don't say your president there at the ballroom. Once they don't say that look the ballroom, it will first make the day of whatever. After they come on, they say they will let the pitch themselves saying, see one day, see one of the day. The truth is, for us, some of us get some few gadgets. As we grow in the movement, we get gadgets. We get few gadgets when we record video when you don't know. We get someone to record sound when you don't know. We feel the fight from one place, maybe another person gets shit, another person don't get shit. And the rest somebody else to the record. So when they talk about the year, we ready it back for this 2024 governorship elections. After one change, so we do one change. So we are determined about what we have said. We mean it with all honesty. Whether we see anybody supposed to money or not, we don't care. But if you want to support us, I beg, our account is open to receive your support. With their yes, that's sure. Thank you. With their appeal, we get as much support as possible. Like I said before, and I think we're not getting that question. Take a question. Okay. I want to be those who God bless. If you know something to do, it's meaningful. And somebody who carry 105 million, to support organization, it's like 3 days ago. It will still give us 102 million here. And those things we will say we are here. Please go ahead.
I relate from Jeremy. So my own is like a suggestion. This country are really our own. This land is not for sale. Sir, if we see what is really go on for this, I don't know what they do in the area of that. We discover that many things, these politicians, they don't get us for their mind. They don't get respect for us. Sir, 11 days, I don't care every day, all of us day. They kill the whole police officer. Till today, they never go arrest one person. We dey make that everybody will go. That body dey come on, no problem. That is a great fear. And I want at least we, the civil society organization, when we say that we push this law, say anybody, when you want to exercise the own rights, do it that one day. Something happen to them, maybe they injure am badly, some don't die. And that person, most majority of us when they vote, now really commoners, we are poor people. Most of those big men, they don't get voter card. They can mobilize, influence people. Now when they go vote. If anything happen to a person, if all die, that's very person. Maybe a man, he wife and children. He wife and children, they don't already get that is a miracle. It will be like a jackpot to them. The government will take responsibility to train those children, take care of that wife, so that at the end of it, anybody who won't go for, they will say, if something happens to me, I think the state government, the federal government, they will take responsibility. Without that, we don't use man say, hey, don't go, nothing they happen. Teach they happen. That one thing will push us from federal to state. Then that one will take. With that, these people will get out mind. Both them, gradually will work a free and fair election. This is
we say we are on top of the matter. NAIJA say we are on top of the matter. And to help you fine-tune it up, to say government must get one budget to pay for incidents of victims of election. Which, listen, if you don't work, because Nigerians must abuse everything. Otherwise, let's say you go from that day, you are ready to wife, the wife will not stick on your head. They will start saying, now when they come from a voting unit there. So I think, say, like it's in our statement, you came on time, that we insist, see police must do, and the security agencies must do the need, they must bring perpetrators of violence during elections to do. Offense day, make we see they use one of the person show example. If they don't send this one person to 7 years imprisonment, for why? By the next election, others may want with the fear. This brings me to the conclusion of particular. I just ended that question already again. This brings me to the conclusion. For those who will see this video, please, I want you to talk this part especially. I want to talk to youth of Edo State. I repeat, I want to precisely talk to youth of Edo State. Say this election will not be about their lives. When this are share their blood. All those when they contest election, the three major political parties, when they contest election, we never see any of them bring their children forward. I'm going to say, no. The youngest of them is over 50 years among the three major aspirants. So they get children, they get their siblings who don't grow, reach 40 years. When I also tell them to go front, all of them, their families, they are abroad. They are living the best life, in the best houses, driving the best cars, and going to the best schools. We're not the same school just until when election time come. And don't use make you wise up. Don't use your life to mortgage for one politicians. All these politicians, when they call themselves now, they throw stone at themselves now. In the next 6 months, you will see them together. If they tell me and you say something when they play now, go play 6 months ago, you will agree. If they tell me and you say some persons when they congregate, they shout on top of a motor now, they jump from place to place now. 6 months ago they go do this one, you will agree. I think they let off themselves last time. They killed some people last time. All those when they kill now are used to know that they don't go. Their families and their parents shot. These politicians move ahead with their life. Who say you when they do political talks or you not be contest for position too? You the political contest. Wake up and also show interest for the party. Contest election. Make yourself win. Make you see whether this people will support or will support you. The most one is your life a risk too. Ask yourself, if me, I say I want to do ordinary council, they will support me. Or I can say, oh, chair, I want to marry your daughter, I love your daughter. That chair will agree, make you marry your daughter. Now, you will rate how the thing they rate you. Our youth, do not mortgage your lives for these politicians. They just want to use you, give you a few coins, put the gold for your to smoke, feed your stomach with alcohol, and make you high. Then use to do what they want to do. They're not going to let you sleep for their power. You can never be friend enough with them. Make them allow you share their room with them one night sleep. They don't trust you like that. They see you as a criminal. The only role they used to play is political newsers. That is what they write on paper too. They will also write place of political newsers. Do you want to remain as political newsers, or you want to remain as a political relevance? Choose to be relevant and not to be a newsers. This now to Edo youth. This election, we want to see violent free. We want to see fair. We want to see credible. We want to see everybody will go to the election, they come back alive. Nobody died, nobody injured. Then finally, we want to make INEC, now only INEC will help Nigeria from most of the things when we suffer now. Make our election 100% electronics. INEC must make our elections 100% electronics. It is not difficult to do. The machine be like ATM machine. You will go there with your voter's card like ATM card. As you plug it in, all the political parties will show. As you put your thumb, print your thumb, because your thumb is already recognized. As you put out, you have voted. They don't need to close any Saturday or any Sunday because of election. You can vote in the morning when you go to work. You can vote when you come from work. You can vote anywhere. All the information there in your card, your unit. Once you vote, it will naturally take your voting to your unit. I observed something this morning. We go print this press statement. We do 40. The machine, now we say 4 copies per the machine, before only the machine, you will copy one by one. I mean, now they just put all our paper inside. If they copy before once, if you arrange them, it will staple them. In less than 10 minutes, our 40 copies of photocopy. As you mentioned, you don't say, machine, let me go look up. So, we don't pass the days when they carry big stapler, they press paper. When they press some of the stapling people, they bend. No, now, the machine photocopy it, arrange it, and staple it. If you are book you want to, photocopy machine, they do front and back. Not before when you do one, only front. Paper will use, no. As you put the paper, you go photocopy the up, you go copy the down, you go print and give you as one sheet. It is not rocket science. It is in the hand of INEC. And we, the Nigerian citizens, must push that our National Assembly must make it a law. Say we don't want to see paper hand to print. If hand to print one day, I could not put the alert say, go to my party or get out. Because if you wake up, now you just move to the nearest ATM machine, put your card, vote. At times, if you go around 12 midnight, go vote. So find your turn, they walk. This time, not two persons get the same kind of turn in this life. Everybody will be unique to them. Once you swipe your card, they identify you. Maybe you will camera to snap your face again, like OPay app for your phone now. OPay will say, maybe you snap, you don't have to snap. Not the snap, once you show your face, then by yourself, snap. It's not your face, put your thumb for the party and you are voted. That time, you don't really worry about this one. They promised us the last time the general election, they failed us. Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, we are saying, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, you must assure Edo people that you are ready for Edo election to be free, fair, and credible. Having said that, thank you. May we rise. God bless you.